Welcome to Beyond the Digital, darling.
A sneak peek behind the scenes at Beyond the Dawn.
Banter and all.
So get cozy, strap in, grab a brew, and enjoy. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, 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 hello. I wonder if, and please let us know, listeners, if you enjoy the singing on this podcast or whether it's a bit annoying. I wonder.
I enjoy it.
Our downloads are going up every week, so I feel like it can't be too much of a hassle for people.
Like people expect us to sing.
Yeah, it's just kind of normal.
I think it
It
is.
is what it is.
And when people meet us in person and we do
We
it in
still do
person.
it.
Yeah, like, well, this is what they're like in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You mean they're actually showing up online exactly as they are in real life?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Revolutionary.
Here we are.
I've been showing up a bit silly this week. I'm struggling a little bit with some lady hormones.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are younger than me, so I don't know if you will get them.
I mean, we all have them,
lady hormones,
but just they differ, don't they?
Yeah. So like, what's your symptoms like with your stuff? What's your normal symptoms like?
I get very frustrated.
We'd
more-
never tell, by the way.
No, I don't tell. I keep it in.
It's all the way in because
I mean,
it is.
I don't think
days-
I've ever seen you pissed off.
If
That's a good point. I've never seen you pissed off.
if I like do a full day of headphones and I only give you away for a brew or something, that's
Yeah.
one of the days.
Okay.
I'll remove myself from
Society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't be
That's fair
annoyed
enough.
at anybody because it's not the people like. There's no one in the room that would be annoying me. So
Yeah.
why even communicate? Because then you'd annoy me.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? And then I get more emotional as well.
Yeah.
So just frustrated and emotional.
Okay.
I get the frustration. It's only recently that I've actually got hormones since coming off the injection.
Yeah. So it's been a bit of a flood.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster of hormones, to be honest. But these past few months, since like the hormones have been coming back, like I have that.
Yeah.
I have all the feels. I have all the feels. Yeah, I feel a bit. I get resentful.
Dear.
Yeah, towards like a few people. Well, there's no reason for it. Like it's a different person each week. Each week.
It is.
Not each week.
It's literally a
Each
different
month,
person.
It's a different
Yeah.
person. There's-
But then it'll be that person for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't explain it because like the week after it's like why was I even thinking that?
That's crazy. Have I made it onto the list?
No,
You can be honest.
No, honest, you two have never made it on the list.
Smashing it.
Literally smashing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smashing it.
promise you've never made it on the list.
I hope I never do. Honestly, I love you. Sorry. Like, in advance.
Yeah.
In advance of any shit that I might do.
Yeah.
No, you guys have never made it on the resent list.
Oh God,
That's
thank
good.
God. Thank God for that. But
I
if
feel-
we ever do...
But yeah, you guys never do anything for me to resent you.
I
though.
feel like you'd struggle if we made it because I feel like you always vocalize who you're annoyed at that week.
Yeah, but
So
I feel like I'm open about it.
Yeah,
to
you
be
are.
fair though, you could be open. I think you could, with us, you could be open. You could come in and be like, Dawn, I think you were a dickhead this week.
Hey, you are annoying me.
Just so
stop.
you know, the hormones are here and you are it.
You are the one. You are the
This
chosen
month,
one. This
it's you.
Yeah.
I think I take it as a bit of a compliment as well, you know, like
Yeah, but you guys never do anything to piss me off.
only
though.
15 minutes of fame.
Maybe that'll be like our goal to
Oh,
do it.
please
Once.
don't.
I'm joking. We won't.
My rejection
won't.
sensitive dysmorphia actually cannot handle it. Like, we're joking about it, but even
No,
as we're
yeah, we
joking about
wouldn't.
it, I'm like
You
nervous
can
about
feel
it.
it. Got the giggles.
No, we'd never do that.
No. Okay, so I mean, at least you recognise it.
I do, and like I said, I am open about it. I do talk about my feelings to you guys.
Yeah.
When I do get like that,
Mhm.
but then it doesn't last. And I
No,
know,
yeah.
and I understand why I'm feeling
Yeah,
like
because
that.
I feel like in the past it's been such random people who you've never been annoyed at before, and you're like, why am I annoyed at this person? And then you're like, oh wait, I know why now. It'll be gone
Yeah.
next week. Just ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's I don't know how to explain it because it's not something that I felt for a long time. So I was on the injection for since uni. How long was that ago? That's like my hormones have been suppressed for a long, long time, and now since coming back off that, hormones have flooded back.
And I think they're supposed to do good things for you. Why do we have them?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
We need to ask Roberta. Roberta will know.
Yeah, she'll know the answer to that, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, while I was on the injection, it was a worry. Menopause was a worry, like, because I have stopped. They call it, like, they explained it as like the helm of the ship is asleep, and I am the ship. My body is asleep. Like, everything is asleep.
Yeah.
And then I've woken up that, and I'm like, well, now I'm waking it up. Like, is menopause going to be shifted? Because obviously there's no release of anything. There's nothing. Like, am I going to push menopause on now?
So would that potentially mean that it would happen for you later?
Well, that was the worry. But I have been, Google told me that it wouldn't.
Right. So your biological clock somewhere was still ticking.
Yes. Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's just one aspect that had been shut down almost.
It was a worry though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think all of this stuff is a bit of a worry. I think all of it is. There's a girl that I don't know, but I kind of know. And she's a beautiful young girl, and she put on Facebook a few weeks ago that they'd found cancerous cells, and you know, it's not life-threatening. She's caught it early, but she was urging girls to go for the smear test. And I've got to be honest with you, I am the worst. I hate it, and I put it off.
You recently had yours, haven't you?
Well, I've had my letter to get it done, because you get them at 20. I think it's from 20.
I think it's
from 25.
Is it?
But you get your first letter from 24 in 6 months.
Oh, I put mine off for a long time.
I've got my letter. I just need to book it.
I'm going to be honest with you. They're not bad.
No.
The thought of them is worse than what they actually are. And I've had maybe, because of obviously being pregnant and having the kids and all the rest of it, I've actually had quite a few now. And I only had one bad experience out of all of the ones I've had.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to disparage the lady that did it, but my mum went and had her smear test 2 weeks later with the same nurse. And had a horrendous experience as well. Wow. So it wasn't that going for your smear is a horrendous experience. It was just unfortunate that one particular practitioner perhaps wasn't quite as skilled as others that we've encountered. And it's a little bit like, my dad used to make a joke about, if you ever want blood taken, you go to the hospital, because the nurses that take blood off you at hematology at the hospital are fucking professional. Like, they'll have 3 pints of blood out of you, and you won't even notice that they've touched you with a needle yet, you know. And I think the smear test thing is a bit the same. I'm a bit more picky about, I won't just go to my normal general surgery anymore. I make sure that I go to a women's health clinic or somewhere, you know, that's a bit more gynecologically focused. When I go. But I think one of the things it's always, you know, we're always worrying about is changes and symptoms and what do they mean. And honestly, it's like trying to learn a different language.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've only had one smear.
Have you?
I put it off for years. I got my letter and I put it off for years because of the fear that surrounds it. And then I didn't have, it wasn't because of the injection. It made the smear a lot worse.
Oh, I can understand. And without you needing to explain, I get.
Because they said they take a little sample from your cervix, don't they? So being on the injection, the cervix was a bit like a grazed knee, and then like they've poked that grazed knee and caused some problems. So it wasn't a great experience.
So my mum went for a smear, I think a year ago, maybe 2 years ago now. And, you know, it was just a regular checkup. She got a letter, she booked it, but my mum's dead good. She doesn't mess about.
No messing about.
She gets a letter, she don't phone the same day. Like, and it's almost like a event, like, I'll come and see you. Linda, I'll be there, get the stirrups ready, you know, kind of thing. Anyway, she went, and the woman went out of the room, came back in and said, I'm sorry, Mrs. Airy, we've actually found some cancerous cells. It's very obvious. You've got some choices that you can make. We can deal with it right now, but we won't be able to give you pain relief. Or you can go away and we can schedule it for another day. But obviously, the longer you leave this, the more chance of spread there is. And it's, ultimately it's your decision. If we do it today, you will feel pain. It's going to be pain. And my mum is of that generation. She's like, what do you do? Burn it or freeze it? And obviously the woman was like, well, actually, we burn it. And she was like, right, go. And within the same day, she literally, my mum's dead good at announcing her cancer. This is the 4th cancer she's had now. She's dead good at announcing the cancers that have come up for her. It's just a case of, would you like a cup of tea, love? Oh, by the way, they found another cancer. 2 sugars. Do you want more gravy with that roast? By the way, the cancer's back. So where are you going for? Where are you going meeting your friends next week? It's always like that. Anyway, she said to me, I've got cervical cancer. Well, I did. They've got rid of it. It's gone now. So all done. Menopause doesn't have to be the end. It's a new beginning. Throughout areas of women's health, there's been so much guiding light support for me with Roberta Bass. She's a women's wellbeing expert and a friend, and she's a friend to all. She especially understands how to guide us through this kind of transformative stage of life, and it's easy to talk to our friends and swap ideas. But what I love about Roberta is she gives practical tips that manages symptoms, tools for boosting my confidence and my energy, and these are stemmed in real experience and expertise. This is actually the best season of our lives, and I really believe that we deserve to feel vibrant and not just survive the symptoms of these changes. So check out the show notes and description box for more information about Roberta and her amazing support, and check out her free resource, which is invaluable, Making Sense of Women's Health.
What?
Yeah.
What in the world? I mean, it's great that they offered it there and then.
Yeah, it is.
Because, essentially, no messing about. But my gosh, the idea of that pain.
That's quite a difficult decision to make in that moment.
Yeah, it's making me.
Right. Like, at least, I mean, I think my mum can't have gas and air, but for me, I'd be like, please at least give me gas and air.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, just anything to ease that.
Yeah.
Making me do my pelvic floor exercise.
I know.
I don't know as well. I think lots of talk at the moment for me has been about menopause, because we've got lots and lots of clients that are going through menopause. Both my sisters are in that age range where they're starting to have symptoms. Yeah. But honestly, I think I'm perimenopausal. Yeah. I do. And again, people are ashamed of saying things like that because they make it feel like they're old, but I don't feel that way at all. Do you know you can start with perimenopause as early as 35?
Yeah. I feel like the shame for it is getting shifted because it's getting spoken about so much more. Like, definitely. For example, when me and Nat get there, it will be normal. Do you know what I mean? Because it's so spoken about now. Yeah. We're already learning about it and getting to grips with it.
You're based for it.
It's a less taboo subject now, isn't it?
By the time it happens, it'll just go, oh, there it is, another day, move on.
Yeah.
Like, because it's spoke.
My mum works in a school and there's menopause policies now.
Yeah, because you can't be discriminated against anymore.
No. Like, the shift has been massive.
Yeah. So the shame behind it will slowly disappear because of that.
Yeah. Yeah. So my symptoms that make me think that I might be perimenopausal, and again, I need to have a conversation with Roberta about this. Roberta Bass, she's the expert for
she's the one to
women's health. And obviously she's got a podcast out, so I've been listening to her episodes that she's been bringing out on the podcast as well, and that's a great resource. But I didn't realise these were symptoms of perimenopause, you see. So this is why it's good to listen to experts,
100%.
because then you're not just trying to navigate through this by yourself. It's not like a stress.
The support, haven't you?
Yeah.
Right. So I didn't realise, and I don't know if you guys have noticed that this has happened for me recently. I have quite a good vocabulary. But at the moment, and I just did it to you, I cannot speak full words sometimes. I was trying to say braced. You are braced for this.
Yeah.
There's some birds having an argument outside. I'm going to acknowledge it so that you don't have to try and edit that out.
Thank you.
Keep that in.
They kind of sound like ducks.
Yeah, they do. Maybe they're menopausal. We'll call this episode Menopausal Ducks. Anyway, sorry.
That's another episode.
It's another episode, yeah. I've lost my train of thought. There you go. There's another symptom.
You were talking about how you lost your word.
So I said, you'll be based for it, which is actually hilarious. If you think about it, don't think about it. Right, but I was trying to say you'll be braced for it, but the connection between my brain and my mouth is hindered, and I don't know why. And sometimes I can't say words, and this actually started a few years ago. I would be on a training, and I couldn't say reciprocity.
Still can't say it.
Right, but now I can't say lots of words. It started with that one word.
Not even sure what word you just.
I don't know what that word is.
You know when somebody
reciprocate.
Yes, reciprocate.
Reciprocate.
I don't know why. It just won't work.
Difficult. It is the difficult one.
We're setting each other up.
But this is my point, right? So the words don't work the same, and then sometimes, like the other day, I was on a call with one of our clients, and I lost the word reward.
Okay. That's not a difficult one.
It's not.
Right? So I'm like, we do that so that thing for our clients, like, what we really want to do is we want to, and I'm like, I'm really sorry. I know the word that I want
Can
exists.
you see the word in your head, but it just doesn't come out?
No. So it's like, if you could imagine, have you ever seen Inside Out? This is how I imagine my brain all the time now. I love the fact that they've given me a visual.
Yeah, it is really good.
So Joy is in the filing cabinet going, it's here somewhere.
Yeah, like I'm just looking for it.
I know that we have this file. Just one second, like this. And I'm like, I know that a word exists that gives what I'm trying to say.
I mean,
like in a really potent way. There is the right word for this. Is there, and I've used it before, and I know that it exists. But for that split second,
it's gone.
Not
so far gone. Yeah.
And then trying to find the word makes it worse. So I've tried to find an alternative word, but I get really frustrated. And I don't know whether this is my spicy brain now, whether it slips into a completely different issue, because I've not been able to communicate in the way that I wanted to. Then it feels awful because I sound dumb in that split second. I sound incompetent, incapable, and not very smart. And this is why it's good to have those policies, because if you weren't aware that that's completely actually out of somebody's control and has no real bearing on their intellect or capability, it's just a temporary hindrance that needs to be accommodated for. I mean, like, look, today, accommodated. The file was there. Joy's like, ta-da! Ding! But some days that's not.
I feel like some days when it's just like office conversation, you'll lose a word and you can be like, I'll come back to that. We'll move on. The word will be there. She'll find the file. And like, this is your word, and then we'll revisit that.
We'll go back to that conversation.
But it's not as easy to do that when you're on a call with a client.
No.
But within the office, it can work that way. But
because we get it.
But I could not remember the name of the boy that we talked about in one of the podcast episodes.
Yes.
And then I said to you, there is this slight feeling that the person I think it is not the right person.
Mhm.
And I kept saying the name over and over. Didn't I? I think it began with this. I think it's this.
Mhm.
We recorded that podcast weeks ago, and it came to me yesterday or Wednesday.
I think it was yesterday. I think it was either yesterday or Wednesday because you weren't in the office and you sent the message to us, and we were like, "Huh?"
Yeah,
you sent two names.
There was no context.
We were just like,
I just expected you to know where I was at.
I said to Nat, do you know what Dawn's messaged me? She went, not a clue. I'm like, great. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, you'll give us some context.
And then I was like, oh, she's typing. Oh, we got it.
Yeah, so basically, I don't know why, but that particular file took weeks to find.
And then it landed.
Somewhere in my subconscious, that task was still going on.
Yeah, it was still looking for it because you want the answer.
I needed the answer, but that brain fog has been a few weeks. And I'm sure that's a symptom. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's like perimenopausal. Also, my cycle shifting.
But you're aware of it as well.
Yeah.
I am, but again, I'm gonna accredit that to the fact that I've worked with Roberta, and that I've had her in my corner, and I've had a couple of really good experts that are specifically menopause, but Roberta is all women's health.
Yeah, she is.
You know, so there's some times where you might not think it's to do with menopause, you might not think it's to do with hormones, you might not think that it's connected to something else. Because it's overarching women's health, you can still ask the question, whereas you might not go to somebody who's a menopause expert because you don't know that this thing is actually connected to that thing.
Yeah, like you need the confirmation before you go there, don't you?
Yeah.
And I've had a few nights of hot sweats as well. I've woken up a couple of nights.
Which for you is different because you're always cold.
I'm always cold.
Always.
And I don't feel hot ever, you know. And I don't know if it's a hot flash because usually by the time I woke up, I'm cold again. And I know that I don't want to be minging, but you know, when you've been really sweaty and then you're cold and actually
like a bit clammy.
That's how I feel after the gym.
Yeah. And it's actually not a nice, it's a real icky feeling.
Yeah, it's not
so then
nice,
you're getting out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning to have a shower to try and freshen up again. And I've been known to change my sheets as well and get back into fresh bedding. Sometimes I'm struggling getting to sleep now as well. I have this weird kind of like, not horrendous, but it's definitely taken me longer to wind down. And you guys know I'm on decaf coffee.
Yeah.
I only have 1 caffeinated coffee a day now.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, it's not that, there's other things that are happening. So I do think it's something that we do need to talk about.
100%.
Definitely, yeah.
And people used to get fired. Women used to get fired during menopause.
Crazy.
But again, I think there are certain ways that you deal with it, and I would like to be proactive with it.
Yeah.
So that's the way I'll go. And I hope that by the time you guys get to that stage, it is just commonplace. Because I feel like I know so much more than like what my mum did.
Yeah.
My mum said last night her menopause started at 38. Like a proper menopause. It wasn't even perimenopause. Like she went straight into menopausal system, like systems. It's just happened to me then. It's silly, but my brain it can't find the right word quick enough, so it throws something
similar,
close.
Yeah.
Close but no cigar. Anyway, thank you for listening again to
me
and sharing your lady health symptoms.
Our systems.
Thank you for sharing your lady health
both words
systems. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it's something we need to talk about more.
Yeah.
Definitely,
I think so.
Thank you for listening.
Don't forget to follow our socials.
Join our free group and let us know what you'd like to hear about in the future.
Join us next time.
Love you. Bye.